Podcast title The Blueprint Mindset. Episode Leadership Lessons from Paul.
What's good? What's good? It's your brother Abraham Gardner, and you are now tuned into the Blueprint Mindset. This ain't your average leadership talk. We're about to go deep. Today, we're pulling leadership truths straight from Paul, not from a pulpit, not from a platform, but from a prison cell. You ready?
Oh, yes. My friends, welcome. Today we talk about leadership that doesn't need lights and cameras, it just needs purpose. Paul didn't just write letters, he wrote legacies, and the lessons he left us, they're not just for Sunday morning, they're for Monday morning, when life gets heavy and leadership really gets tested.
Paul didn't need no title, no office, no LinkedIn bio. He was on a mission, and the mission made him magnetic. Some of y'all waiting for the promotion before you start producing. Now you lead from where you are.
You know, Abraham, I once met a janitor, no fancy title, no spotlight, but this man loved people. He cleaned with excellence, smiled with purpose, and impacted every soul in that hallway. That is leadership. Purpose doesn't require a promotion, it requires conviction.
So here's the real. Every morning before your coffee, before the emails, ask yourself, am I aligned with my purpose today? Not your paycheck, not your to-do list, your purpose. That question will realign your grind. Write your purpose statement and tape it on your bathroom mirror. Start meetings with purpose, not protocol. Ask your team why today matters.
Paul didn't build empires, he built people. That's what made him unstoppable. Timothy, Titus, Silas, he didn't just teach them, he trained them, he believed in them.
Let me say this loud and clear. You ain't leading if nobody's growing under your leadership. Don't just manage the calendar, manage character. Don't just delegate, develop.
I remember when a mentor looked at me and said, Michael, I see something in you. That one sentence planted a seed that's still bearing fruit decades later. Leaders aren't just task drivers, they're soul whisperers.
You got someone you can mentor, someone you can sharpen. If not, you're missing it. Legacy isn't what you leave, it's who you leave. Schedule weekly 15-minute growth check-ins with someone you lead. Ask your team, what's one skill or trait you want to grow in this month? Create a leadership pipeline. Start developing leaders, not just followers. Yo, Paul got beat down, locked up, shipwrecked, and still had joy. You stressed because a deal fell through. Imagine being chained up and still writing encouragement to others.
We've all been there. Late nights, no answers, setbacks. But the grind is where your character is carved. And grace? That's the oil that keeps you going when the gears get stuck.
Listen to me, grace doesn't mean you stop pushing. It means you keep pushing with peace. You got to give yourself room to grow, fall, get back up, and still show up.
Sometimes the best leaders aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who praise in the middle of the pain. That's what Paul did. Try this and see how things change. Start your day with a gratitude list. Even chaos surrounds you. Make a rule. No leadership decisions when emotionally drained. Step back, pray, journal, and reset. Extend grace to others even when it's tough to do so. Ask yourself first, what's the pressure behind their behavior?
Paul didn't say, watch what I say. He said, follow me. That's different. That's accountability. If I ain't living it, I ain't leading it.
Who? And let me tell you something, folks. Your children, your coworkers, your team, hey, don't just hear your words. They feel your walk. They're watching when you're tired, when it's inconvenient. That's where an example becomes legacy.
I see leaders asking for excellence, but they show up late. Asking for discipline, but they don't study. Listen, your actions are louder than your access.
Be consistent, be honest, be real. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be committed. Do a self audit. Would you follow your routine? Pick one area this week to lead more intentionally, your fitness, your focus, your faith. Ask your team for anonymous feedback. Where can I model better? Love is the secret ingredient. Paul corrected, but always in love. He challenged, but always with care. Leadership without love is just manipulation in disguise.
If your leadership is rooted in ego, it won't last. But if it's rooted in love, it can't be stopped. People will fight for a paycheck, but they'll die for a leader who loves them.
Sometimes it's not the big speeches, it's the quiet empathy, the text to check in, the smile in the hallway. That's where love grows into leadership.
Listen, correction with love, that's coaching. Direction with love, that's guidance. Love is the foundation of every breakthrough you want to see. Add encouragement to every critique. Create a 3-to-1 ratio. Write one handwritten note or message of appreciation per week. Practice empathetic pauses in tough conversations. Before I respond, let me feel what they're feeling.
Paul didn't need ideal conditions. He had an eternal commitment. And you? You're carrying something powerful inside you. Your situation doesn't limit your mission. It reveals it.
Yo, purpose over position, people over programs, grace in the grind, lead by example, love always. Let's stop talking leadership and start living it.
Every ordinary moment has the potential to be extraordinary. Show up, speak life, serve hard. There's greatness in you, and the world's waiting for it.
This ain't theory. It's the blueprint. Take it, apply it, share it. You owe you. You owe them. You owe legacy.
We believe in you. Now go believe in yourself.
This is the blueprint mindset, and we'll see you at the top. Because the bottom, that's too crowded.